presented by the Beeline Entertainment, LLC. Enjoy the show.
People, what's good? Yo, check it out. Welcome to the Beeline ENT, LLC. What we got for you? First off, we got the Beeline Webshow on Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, talking a little of everything. Then we got Straight Through the Ropes, STR, baby, Wrestle Talk, where we talk all things pro wrestling. Next up, we got the Show Off Show, that's right, the Beeline ENT Entertainment. And then on Sunday nights, we going live on the line with that group panel discussion. Check us out. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Head on over to YouTube and subscribe. Also, pick up some merch. The Beeline ENT LLC. Let's go.
Hey, you out there. If you want energy like this,
get the energy of me, Brian B. Enter that promo code BrianB NRG and get 10% off your order today. Get more W, get more power.
everybody should know. Check it out. Your boy Brian B is trying to go live on TikTok, baby. Follow the Beeline ENT. Head on over to my channel. We got a lot of content. Everybody should know. Check it out. Your boy Brian B is trying to go live on TikTok, baby. Follow the Beeline ENT. Head on over to my channel. We got a lot of content. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be doing a lot more. Check us out. Follow us, the Beeline ENT LLC. I'll see you there.
2,000 years later.
It's game time. It's game time.
You can't tell me the deck is stacked. You can't whisper behind my back. You can't show me how the odds are up against me all day long. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you.
Yes, you are, yes, you are, yes, you are the only one. 'Cause there's something special about you. Yes, you are, yes, you are, yes, you are the only one. 'Cause there's something special about you.
People, what up? What's happening? What's going on? Yo, check it out. It is Tuesday night. Welcome back. Well, I've been saying that a lot lately because of everything going on, in the wrestling world and stuff like that or whatever. Bah! Check it out, yo. It is Tuesday night, and this is a brand new episode of the Beeline Web Show. That's right. We've been going for a little while. Took a little vacation. Had to take a little break, calm down, and kind of get back to the usual swing of things. Just saying things. Yo, I'm happy to see you guys, man. We got a lot to talk about today, of course. We haven't been on for a while. Of course, I wanted to let you guys know, if you haven't already, please make sure that you like, that you share and that you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. And you can always, if you see the video playing, definitely share it to whoever you want to. If they want to hear some interesting stuff or just listen to Brian B run his mouth, that's what I'm good at. Check it out, man. This is the very first show that we have done here at the Beeline Entertainment LLC. If you guys don't know, we are a network and we have a lot of different content from wrestling to entertainment to, laugh challenges. We do a lot of stuff here. So if you guys don't know, now you know. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock is where I'll be talking about everything that's going down. Today, we're going to be talking about a lot of shit that's been happening, man. We got a lot of crazy stuff. We already got people in the room. We got JC. JC, what up, JC? Big fan of the show. He's been watching for a long time. Really appreciate you, bro. Big Bad Brian B. Loving the new looks, champ. Thank you so much, man. If you guys check it out, we got the Brian B. playing shirts. If you like the gaming we doing over here, we do gaming too. And of course, you got my man Eric Green, from Random Thoughts with Eric G. Great podcast, great show. Got a great entertaining show as well. What's good, my light skin bros? Reconnect. Yo, listen, I'm very happy to be on tonight. Like I said, I just want to talk some shit. It's been a lot going on. So if you guys want to rock with me, you want to hang out in the comments, you want to answer some questions, you want to talk some shit, president's getting assassinated or trying to get assassinated, you got motherfuckers quitting their job. I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm too old. We're going to talk about it, yo. We got a lot of shit to talk about. But before we do anything, we got to do that intro. So let's go.
Straight to the point, baby.
It's going down in
3, 2, 1.
People, that's your boy!
Brian B.
Let's go.
Back on the Beeline. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited.
Is the influence you have.
Again with strangers!
You gotta be a clean baby's ass.
Hold on real quick.
Knows the hands of fate.
People, it's your boy, Brian B. Welcome to the Beeline Webshow. Let's go! Yup. That's where we at. Check it out, guys. Once again, man, really thank you guys so much for all the love and the support over the years, man. I've been doing this for going on 5 years now, man. It's definitely amazing. I love coming back, and I know you guys see it. 5 years. Oh, you got 100 shows. I should have like fucking 400, right? We do multiple shows, man. We got a lot of different content, so it's not just this one, but this is the beginning one that started it all. Also wanted to tell you guys that, I've been speaking about it for a while. The Beeline Entertainment LLC, that is B-Line Entertainment LLC with a the in front of it. The website is completely completed, yo. So I hope that you guys get a chance to check it out. There's a lot of good content on there. You can actually buy some of the merch on there if you want to support the show. Some nice stuff, man. We got the Brian B playing shirts on there, the wrestling content. Got a shirt that says you wrestle, I watch you wrestle. It's as simple as that. Like, you go to a wrestling show, especially if you like the indie shows that are around the towns, man. Tell people what you like, man. Really appreciate the support. Every dollar helps. Yo, BB. Uh-oh. Whole setup just shut down on me right there, but it came back on. We're back. Let me see what was saying, JC. Yo, BB, congratulations to Unanswered, the Infinity delay, IT Tiff, man, Infinity, love and blessings, bud. Thanks, bro. I think I read that right. I don't know. Maybe I'm not reading right. I don't know. I was trying to understand what the fuck that shit said. But hey, listen, I love the support, whatever. But yo, listen. JC brings up a good point, man. I definitely wanted to dive into some topics tonight. We definitely got some stuff to talk about. Some lighthearted shit, and then we got some a little heavier hearted shit. I hate talking about politics, but what you gonna do, man? We gotta elect somebody this year, bro. You know how funny that is? Yo, listen, when we first started, man, we had to elect somebody and shit. We was actually talking about, some of the things that you talking about now when we first started this whole podcast thing. So that's pretty cool. Coming back into it, but yeah, definitely go check out the website. We got everything there, a lot more information about the context in the show. You can actually watch all the shows from there, and I am hoping to very soon be able to stream live directly from the website. So if you are a fan of the show and you want to watch, you can definitely go to the website and watch the live stream from there. We are also guys, got some big news here. We are also going to be having some new guests come on soon. I'm gonna be doing a couple more shows by myself. I love doing the shows by myself where I can just talk to you guys. But there are some people that want to come on the show. They want to have some interviews, want to talk about some things they're doing, some interesting conversations, some interesting people that you might want to get to know as well. So we're gonna have that coming soon. Some new sponsors. We got a lot of shit going on. What up? Who we got over here? JC blowing up the comments. Typos are us, but your congratulations on typing with tying the knot with Tiff. Oh yeah, me and Tiff got married, man. Me and IT Tiff, we got married, man. She was able to put up with my bullshit, and I was able to keep her, bro. So definitely very happy about that. Look at Hulk over here. Hulk's sitting in the background, chilling. He's tired. I've had to redo my office a couple times, man. Because in my old office it got super hot, and we actually changed our office into a studio. We have it's always been a studio, but it's now it's actually like a photography studio, and we're taking pictures. So if you're if you're in the Atlanta area and you don't want to go pay crazy ass amount of money for headshots or any kind of like modeling pictures you want to take, no freaky shit, no weird shit. Listen, we a family over here. We ain't trying to mess with nothing like that, and we ain't trying to mess with no bullshit either. So if you just want, you need pictures of your new baby or something like that, you want some nice pictures taken at a decent price, come check us out, man. We got some good prices. Hit us up on the website. Send me an email or whatever, so you get your location and see what it is. We definitely screening people. We ain't just coming over here and taking pictures. But yeah, we got stuff going on. Definitely love to help you guys out. Trying to make some more money, man. You want to know why I'm trying to make some more money? Y'all want to get to the meat and potatoes of the conversation. All right, so let's talk about where Brian B been, right? You guys probably still seeing me. I was still doing TikToks and stuff like that. TikTok has been going really well. Definitely making a lot of noise over there, blowing up, getting a little popular. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I took a break and I was working a job. Beeline, you guys know me, people who rock with me since the beginning. I've had multiple jobs, on my journey to eventually be self-employed, man. I want to do this for a living and completely do it and not have to worry, if that's even possible. I don't even know if that's just possible. But I've definitely been on this road here to finding my thing to do while I do this process. And definitely the Beeline has definitely become a lot more successful. I'm getting a lot more attention as far as where it comes to making video packages and logos and stuff for people and everything. I've actually had a bunch of different clients recently. It's been amazing, going on different shows and seeing the stuff that I created for people and shit like that. I mean, it's a great feeling. I can't even explain it. I never saw that when I first started doing this. I never saw that. I didn't even think that was a possibility. But yeah, man, I go on different shows. I see different people wearing shirts with the logos that I made for them, or logos that I put together for their shows they're doing. And I love it, man. I love it. I want to keep continuing that process, and it's been going pretty well. But in between there, I've been having to get these jobs, man. And one of the things that I was doing, especially having to make appointments and stuff like that for people and sit down and talk with people, you got to have some freedom. So you can't be tied to no fucking job that's over there trying to make you work every single day. A lot of these schedules are, they're not routine. You'll have a job where it's like, especially if you do like retail or crazy shit like that, you come in one day 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and the next day you come in at 3 to 11, and all this other stuff, whatever. Some people working overnight. I did that shit before. But I was getting some pretty decent jobs. There were stay-at-home jobs. And I don't know, man. It's just shit wasn't going well. I just couldn't keep it under control, yo. So and I was losing jobs, man. And unfortunately, the last one I had was actually a pretty good gig, but it was hard. I ain't gonna lie. It was just some shit you had to do. We had to, basically kind of not cold call, but just like reach out, trying to offer services and stuff like that. And I did my best. I tried, what I'm saying? I was able to hold on to it for 4 or 5 months and get some money in while I was still doing the business. But yeah, man, I got fucking canned again. It's weird. Like this is what we were talking about. It's as you get older, man, the progression of things that change, you notice some things and then you don't notice other things until it starts happening. And when I was younger, like I didn't get fired. Like I didn't get fired a lot. I wasn't one of them people like, oh, they would terminate me because I was late or this and that. Now I was actually a really, really hard worker when I was younger. I get a job, I'll be the motherfucker who go, I'll stay all day, wake up, come in there the same time, whatever. Like I was one of them dudes. Like, not because I wanted to be like the best in the class. I just like money. I just like being able to get as much money as I can so I can do what I want. But I used to be worried about like getting fired or losing a job and shit like that back in the day. Like, it was so big. Oh man, what am I gonna do? And now it's just like, okay, I don't know. And I don't say that like, oh, like I'm rich or some shit like that, but it's like your mentality starts to change, bro. It's like you start to understand what's important. You understand the process, if that makes sense. And that's really been the road that I've been on. I've been out of this job for almost a month now. And I got other ways to make money, and with the business and this and that, and I know how to go get some fucking money, bro. Like, I know how to make it happen. But at the same time, like shit ain't as luxurious as I want it to be right now. But yeah, man. But it's just crazy to me. Like, I remember back being younger and thinking like, damn, this is the end of the world. Oh man, if I get fired, they're gonna call my next job, and bro, none of that shit happened. It's such a ball of stress that you just let go, man. It's like, it sucks that it happened, but it's just like, I ain't gonna sit here and be stressing myself out and growing gray hairs because the shit just ain't working out. But one of the things that I've been asking myself is like, how come recently, like I said, it's like the third job I've kind of been like let go from. And I know a big part of it is because I'm not really giving my all, man. The main thing is because I have no passion for it. I found something that I have passion for. So it's really hard to kind of like, bring both of those in the equal playing field. Like, I love doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where I'm trying to grow. This is where I'm trying to build. And I guess I'm just one of them type of people where it's just like, I'm all or nothing a lot of the times, man. It's hard for me to, hey, you be this person over here and you be that person. Nah, bro, I'm fucking me continuously. And I think it affects it. It affects it, man. And I know there's probably a lot of people out there, like even guys who are listening to this right now, like, if you're struggling with like, how to, maybe do something that you want to do and versus something that you need to do, being a parent, that's another big one. You know what I mean? Like, we do certain things for our kids where, like we do home. And you make certain sacrifices and adjustments and compromises. But I don't know, man, with the job shit, I just turned 37. I'm not wanting to just settle anymore and just be like, oh, I'm gonna wake up every day and do shit that I hate. I'm gonna wake up every day and just go through the same routine over and over again. I just can't do this shit anymore, man. I mean, like people, oh, you can't do it. Oh, I bet you if yeah. I mean, it would have to be a really, really bad situation for me to even consider some shit like, oh, I'm gonna go, put a application in at McDonald's or fucking Taco Bell or some shit like not even close to that. Like, I'm gonna go put out even like kind of like even though I like retail, I actually like retail. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I like it. If there was more money that I can get and have a position where it was like a set schedule, yeah, I fuck with it. Like, I like it. I like talking to people, like meeting people. I'm good at sales, but it's just one of those things where it's like if it's not something that I can kind of get behind, then I'm just really not into it anymore, bro. It's really difficult. So that was one of the things that happened to me while I took my little break. I've been kind of like figuring out what else I wanted to do. Besides that, I mean, that's it. Like, we just been kind of getting, our house together. Me and Auntie Tiff got married, and we're trying to, see what the next move is. We want to move. But of course, like, if you guys out there are aware, man, prices for housing, man, is crazy. It's unreal, bro. And it's like, even if I don't know if I'm the only one, but I like to do that, like that kind of window shopping kind of where you're on your phone, you go on Zillow or whatever, Apartment Hunter or House Finder or whatever, and you just kind of see what's around. You know what I mean? Like, you bank up, say, oh, okay, maybe I can do this or whatever. See if it's like even like in your ballpark. And I do that shit all the time. And just honestly, bro, even like the older houses, like the houses with just the bricks and like the old windows that look like it's just one floor, fucking old wood creaky boards, man, them motherfuckers is like $300,000 now, bro. And I'm in Atlanta. I'm not even in like Jersey or any of that anymore. Like, I'm in Atlanta, and like the housing market is so crazy, bro. It's like, I don't know if anybody else gets to that point where it's like sometimes you feel like, damn, I don't know if this is in the cards for me. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that there's people that's got to be, experiencing stuff like that now because the economy is bad, man. I don't fuck what anybody says. Like, food is unbelievable. We have these discussions all the time on the show, but food is unbelievably high, and just, if you get in rent in any type of situation, Lord help all the people that's over there living by themselves without, just kind of making it work. But you see a lot of these videos now with people like living in their cars and, the nomadic kind of life experience. And, that's something that I completely understand. But it's just one of those things, man. We're trying to get our next level on, and the world is kind of like fighting back a little bit. So I'm really trying to see what's next as far as like what kind of career path that I can take. I'm even trying to like intermingle, like, if I can find something that's going to work to my strengths that I do with the Beeline shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't mind. And it's probably more on my shit. Like, I need to go out and explore more. I definitely do need to do that as well. Because I wouldn't mind. I would love being like a host for like a comedy show or something like that, or anything of that venture. Like, just kind of like playing to my strengths, man. I like talking. I like fucking with people. I like, hooking up with people who are in the same kind of fields and shit like that or whatever. So that's just been my shit, man. It's eye opening to kind of start learning yourself a little bit better. It is relieving, also. Like, like I said, there's some single moms and single dads or some shit out there where they get their job if they get that fucking pink slip or whatever they give you now, that phone call, and they tell you, this is so fucked up. But it's funny because like at this point, my last one, I didn't do anything. Like, I wasn't like, anything. But the one job I had, I fucking hated that job. And it was like a phone job where we had to call old people, like older people who was going through shit or whatever. Just, I think it was just old people in general. And we had to call them and we had to like try to get them to sign up for this like in-home visit for like a nurse comes and checks you out and shit like that or whatever. And it was one of them shits where I just fucking hated it. Like, you had to just consistently be on the phone. And you don't make the calls. Like, it's not like, 1996 and shit where you're dialing the phone number yourself. It's just repeated. It's just as soon as the call hangs up, another call comes through. The call hangs up, another call comes through. And that shit is so tiring and frustrating. So I was literally on the call. Damn, I didn't hear any of that. It's like a fucking ghost or something. But I was sitting there listening to the calls and stuff like that or whatever, and I used to just hate how repetitive it used to be. But so when I finally got fired, because I wasn't doing that shit right, I was talking to the guy and they were on the phone, and I think like halfway through it, I was literally just like, man, I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. Like, because they get on the phone trying to talk to you. Yeah, it's just we need all this type of stuff and blah blah blah. And I'm just literally like, yo, man, what the fuck you got to tell me? Am I done? Why am I even conversating with you anymore? And that's how I felt. And that's literally how it was, yo. The last one was real cool. Like, they really tried to help me out. It just wasn't working. And I knew that. So I didn't like have any kind of like bad, feelings or whatever. But I'm just I don't know, man. I'm just not in the cards for this shit. But I'm definitely going to try to see what happens, in the future, see if I can keep on the Beeline and what happens going forward, man. But how are you guys? I'm sitting there talking to everybody. I talk with myself. I use this shit as like, therapy too, like kind of vent out some of my frustrations or just kind of what's going on, speak it out loud and stuff like that. And you guys are just lucky enough to hear. But man, yo, it's been hell of a time recently, yo. One big story that I know we have had going on, like I said at the beginning of the show, is we're getting a new president, man. There's no doubt about it. We're definitely getting a new president of the country. And boy, has this been a shit show to watch, yo. And I'm not a politics guy. I'm not a politics guy by far. Like, I'm literally... Oh, IT Tips right here. Come here, babe. You want to say hi? Yeah, you're decent enough. Hi. Hey. IT Tips chilling.
I'm looking everywhere.
I didn't even see you come down here. For a second, I heard a noise. I was like, damn, that a ghost of Kings right here. But yeah, we get a new president, man. And thank God in a way, because even though I don't believe in the presidents or any of that shit anyway, but Biden, man, listen, I don't care what anybody says. I know everybody has their little political views. A lot of times people just kind of pick sides, blue or red or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But there's no way you can think that this guy was in any kind of shape to continue going forward, doing anything, let alone running the whole fucking country. Living at that point, honestly, that fucking was a million, stumbling on words, falling all over the place. Yo, let his old ass go home and sleep, knit a sweater or something. But when it finally came out, because the conversations were being had that he was like, I ain't never going anywhere. You know how stubborn old ass people are sometimes. I'm never going anywhere. Like, why? Well, what do you have to be here for? Like, what are you accomplishing besides your own selfish gains, I guess, or whatever? Because there's nothing you're doing good for anybody, in my opinion. Like, yeah, hey, listen, if you want to argue and fucking tell me some good shit he does, please. Be that as it may, just a weak, fragile-looking old man just sitting up there mumbling through a teleprompter. Like, I don't understand how that's appealing. I don't understand how that's something that can even be looked at by people. I think it's just that herd-like mentality where everybody's just, you already picked your side, you got to stick to it, so you're going to back the motherfucker no matter what he does. And there's no other reasonable explanation in my book, man. But the presidency has been one of the biggest shit shows that I've ever seen since I've been alive, paying attention to it. I don't know how like the ones were before, but yeah, it's just crazy. And then when I'm forced to think about it, like I literally think back, like all the way back to like, I was alive when George Bush was still president, and I kind of remember that, even though I was young, and not George Bush, his son, although his dad, like the first one. Before Bill Clinton, right before Bill Clinton went back in. I don't know if that was like 92 or whatever, but I was sitting there listening to that debate and the Bill Clinton. I remember watching Bill Clinton. It was Bob Dole, whatever his name was. I forgot what the hell was his name. His name was the guy with the big nose. He was like short. But him, Bob Dole, was Bill Clinton. They were going at it with each other. And then Clinton got reelected, and that was fun. Everybody liked him for a while, and then after Clinton, it was George Bush's son. Crazy how close that shit is. Like it's son, and now with him. But I remember with George Bush Jr. or whatever, like all the shit that was happening with him, where they had the ballots that was counted in Florida and this and that, and it was like a shit show, and they didn't know if the ballots. They were saying his brother was the mayor or the governor or something like that, so the ballots were rigged and this and that. That was back in like 2000, bro. They've been talking to that shit. They've been going through this stuff for so long. And that's why, like I said, I made up my mind, as I got older and just kind of reading and getting more information. I just don't believe in the shit. I really don't think it matters. I think it's just kind of like it's in place to make us believe that there's some kind of democracy happening in our country. And I think that's the only thing it plays. I don't think there's any kind of power. I think that maybe there's somebody who gets in there, they can have ideas. But I don't really think it's a big play. It's not like they run everything. They just fucking bang a hammer and say, "Nope, this is what it is now." I'm in here for 4 years, so I make all the complete decisions. Like, nah, bro. It's becoming more of a show as we're getting more views and visuals on it. It's sad too, because even with Trump, the one thing I can say about Trump is he doesn't hide it. You see the character he is, and that's the reason why it's like when he does shit, I laugh. I say stuff. I mean, it's interesting. I think that he's honest. I don't think that he's lying, and I see the pushback from the fucking the government and shit, the world, whatever you want to call it. I see the pushback against him. That's what lets me know that there's something about him that isn't just as secure as somebody like maybe Biden or even Kamala. Like there's pushback from Trump. Also, of course, I know you guys all know this one, but this motherfucker, they try to take this guy out. And this was another one. This is like I've been on a couple of shows and people have been like, "Oh, we live in a fucking reality show." Yo, listen, I don't doubt it. Like, and not from the context of what do you think a reality show is, like the real world or some shit like that or whatever, but literally like just something that's constantly just being manipulated. Like I think stuff is being placed in our face. It's just the timing that stuff happens. It's the situations that get created and what comes from it. It's stuff just don't. If you pay attention, it makes sense for different reasons than what it's portrayed to you, if that makes sense. Like, so yeah, Trump and this whole thing with him getting, trying to get assassinated. When I was shitting when I heard this. I was like, oh fuck, how was they talking about? Like, I'm telling all my friends and shit, and like, oh man. But I didn't think it was like a real thing. I thought that it was literally like something that somebody was just, maybe they thought about it and they were. When I saw this motherfucker actually got shot, and lucky for him, that the bullet went right past his head and hit his ear, which is some crazy shit, yo. That is some absolutely crazy shit. I think because of the person that it happened to, it wasn't as crazy. Like, yeah. I know that sounds fucked up, but it's like, literally, think about it, yo. Anybody else, even if that shit happened to Biden, like, it would have been way fucking crazier. It would have been way crazier. Like, the fact that the bullet came so close to his head that it nicked his ear, yo. And for anybody, like, I've heard arguments, I've heard this. I'm not saying that I don't think that it wasn't orchestrated, but what I am saying is whatever orchestration that it had, it wasn't like they said, hey, we want you to shoot at him and hit his ear. What happened was that motherfucker was trying to kill him. And he just happened to hit his ear because there was multiple bullets. But to be that close to like fucking death, yo. And you just think of how crazy like that would be in any other situation. But for some reason with Trump, motherfuckers was over that shit in a day. Like, and not just because people hate him and this and that or whatever. He's just wild, man. He's just a wild dude. You like, it's weird to say, but it's like you kind of expect something weird like that shit to happen to him. He's a wild dude, man. He's been fucking famous forever. He's had money forever. He just says what's on his mind. He's in a position of power. He don't give a fuck. He always gonna be rich. He fucking like 80-something years old. You think he care? Would you give a fuck if you were sitting here at the end of your rope and you were like, man, listen, I got money. I could literally fucking just go and move in my big ass house the rest of my life. I don't gotta work another day. He don't gotta work another day in his. He can go sit down somewhere forever. So he's nothing. And he'd be fine. He's doing this shit for fun, yo. He's doing this shit for fun. It's when you start to realize this shit, you're like, damn, what the fuck? They don't care, bro. What the fuck do you think these people care, man? Maybe some of them have like patriotism or whatever, but these motherfuckers they just there, bro. But they try to take this motherfucker out. Look at this, just like a comic book. Fight on, fight on. When I was watching this shit, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. I was like, they really tried to shoot this nigga? Like, how? Look, the Secret Service motherfuckers, they had the one video of the Secret Service girl. I think it's a chick right there in the glasses. She was over there fumbling and fucking dropping her gun out of her pocket. So I'm like, oh, man, this shit is comical, yo. That's where you start. Yo, if you smart, that's where you start to understand that most shit you believe is only real because you believe it. Like, that's it. You believe that all this shit is done. The perfect analogy I give all the time is when you driving and you want a single road. I know motherfuckers see this shit. You could be, there's trees on both sides of you. And then they got a sign that says speed is checked by device or something. Bro, ain't nobody there. The people who listen to that fucking sign, yo, you are one. You're one that it's working on, bro. The shit is working. The programming is working. Shit is a lie, man. You just think that the Secret Service, you think the Secret Service, you're like, oh, that's the ghost guys. They'll fucking pull it. They're the fucking Power Rangers. No, they're not. They're motherfuckers who come to work just like we come to work. And they just go home at the end of the day. They want to go on vacation. They don't want to be there. They do the same shit, man. It's just our programming is fucked up. We just think, maybe they got a little more training than the average bear. But everybody got shit. We still human, yo. We got flaws and faults and emotions. And, they had that poor girl. She was trying to put her gun. She's like, I don't know what the fuck it is. But yeah, man, they try to take Trump ass out, yo. And then a little bit after that, you know what I'm saying? There was Trump over there going to still do conferences with fucking ear taped up. And then And then the fucking idiot crowd, the fans or whatever, they fucking come with, and to pay homage to them. They got fucking tape on their ears too. Listen, bro, this is a fucking comedy show, bro. This is how this circus act that I'm saying right now is how we supposedly pick the people who are gonna run the country for 4 to 8 years. Bro, it's comedy, man. It's fucking comedy. I'm 37. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's motherfuckers out there smarter than me, way smarter than me. They got on it's comedy, bro. There's nothing more than comedy at this point, bro. So that was something that really fucking interesting that happened, you know. And like I said, I don't really give a fuck about politics, but you know, then Biden pulled out, and you know, Kamala Harris is the person behind her, and that's another fucking play move by the parties, in my opinion. Like, you know, they know his old ass wasn't fit to do anything, but they didn't really care until it got to, you know, after Trump got his assassination attempt or whatever. They knew for a fact that motherfucker. Oh man, everybody gonna vote for this. These motherfucker look like like a superhero at this point. You know, they can't kill him. He's fucking fist pumping in the air afterwards, bro. They were like, yo, we need a big play. And what's the closest big play that you could do? Get this old ass senile man out of here, tripping and falling and stumbling, and go put a black woman up there, you know, or black or white or Indian, whatever she's claiming to be. I don't fucking know. Like, you know, a woman of color, you know, a woman at that. It's another play, man. You know, people are going to vote for Kamala Harris. Don't bullshit. People are going to vote for Kamala Harris the same reason a lot of people voted for Barack Obama, because she's a woman. You know, for the women, I want to see a first woman president, or because she's black, I want to see the first black president. It's there's shit that goes by. It's all like a strategy. So it's like, you know, and I'm not saying you're wrong for it. If that's the reason why you want to vote for somebody, if that's the importance that it brings to you, hey, listen, you just want to have a turn. Hey, that's cool, man. But at the end of the day, it just proves my point that it really doesn't matter. These motherfuckers don't matter, man. Motherfuckers don't matter. It's you know, maybe they got control of the party about, you know, certain things, but it ain't. I don't. They ain't running the rules. I think they just following the rules, yo. They following the rules. They're the person that is representing us, whether they go overseas, whether they go here. But at the end of the day, corporations and the bankers and all that shit or whatever, you know, I don't know everything. I don't really know everything, but I'm just saying, from what I've experienced and shit that I've heard and shit I've studied and stuff like that, it doesn't make sense, bro. Think outside. You got to think outside, bro. Stop fucking just thinking that regular shit. Like, oh no, but that's the president. That's the title. So that's what it is. Like, no, it's not. Like, why the fuck does that even make sense? It's going to be one person for 4 years that just makes all the shit up? Like, nah. Oh, they got a party behind them. What the fuck is a party? It's a parade. Motherfuckers just want to do some shit. Anybody can be able. Oh, except for these little qualifications. Nah, bro, come on. What other land or movie have you ever watched where it was just you could just constantly keep switching motherfuckers out to have a turn? Anybody. There ain't no kings or anything run like that, bro. People who really run fucking lands or emperors or shit, just switching motherfuckers out consistently. Nah, bro. That's what I said. Like I said, with politics, I really don't give a fuck. But it's just been so entertaining. I had to speak on it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It is happening. It's not like it's not happening. So if you're one of them people that's, you know, waking up every day and trying to watch everything on the CNN and shit like that or whatever, and think you're keeping up and know all the information because you're watching all that bullshit, hey, more power to you, man. If it's what you enjoy. But nah, man, I ain't with it. I ain't with it. But on another note, man, some other sad news, man. You know, some bullshit that, you know, happened again, you know, recently. I was supposed to talk about it last week. But it's a little more info out now, I guess. Was the whole Sandra, I'm sorry, I hope I'm getting a name right. I think it's Sandra. Sandra Macy and that situation where so the story is, and this is just a story. Now I want to say this for people who, you know, might just need, if you're watching my show and this is the first time you're fucking hearing it, well, thank you. I'm glad I could be the one to deliver the story to you or whatever for the first time. But when I first heard this story, the first thing I said was that there's shit missing. There's shit missing. That there's no way in hell that this is just a story. And that's what I believe, because that's usually what be happening. We hear shit, we see shit, and we still don't have a lot of context. We still don't have a lot of reasons or things that are in the back. And then you find that shit out 10 years later. Oh, that was why, and all that shit or whatever. But the thing is with this situation was, the cops got the body cams on, and with the body cams, you're getting a real degree of at least a big chunk of information. Now, whatever context or before and after that happened around it, that's to be determined from the evidence or information that gets distributed after the fact. But in this situation, you see there's two officers that come to a woman's house to respond to a call, and apparently it was a call because she was calling the cops, and the newest information I heard was she been calling the cops a lot. Like, she been calling the cops on a whole bunch of shit, saying she's hearing people, talking to people, doing this and doing that. So these two cops come and they arrive, and you see they're kind of having a conversation with her, and it's kind of brief, and it's not nothing too much going on. It's kind of just natural at the beginning. But very, very quickly, man, this guy is fucking, dude right here on the left picture. Well, I guess in both pictures, he was already kind of a little kind of rough with her, like speaking with her even from the beginning when you saw in the video. And at some point they got in the house and she said something. And I know it was along the lines of like, I'm gonna throw this water or something like that. Or some shit like that. If I'm remembering the video right. It's been like 2 weeks now. But it was along those lines. She had like some water that was boiling in a pot, or some water was there, or there was water happening, and she was about to boil water. And she had said something to the officer, like, I'm gonna put this water on you, or some shit like that. I'm gonna throw this water on you, or some shit. And the fucking cop immediately, bro, like without even thinking, like literally, just fucking makes the statement out loud. Oh, if you do that, I'll shoot you right in the face. From that point right there in the video, if you fucking watching the video, you pause the video and you see that. From that point right there, that motherfucker had intent. That was it. To me, if I was a judge, I'd be like, that's intent. You said you were gonna do it, and then later on in the video, that's what you did less than fucking 2 minutes later. And I mean, without even real like cause for worry. And listen, I want to say this too, because this is a big fucking point. Cops at any time in somebody else's fucking house, they usually come out for trouble or situations like that. You don't call them because it's fucking Christmas. Like, you call them when it's a problem. They don't know what they're walking into. And I know there's a lot of fucking good cops out there. I literally just watched a video earlier where this guy, they had called the cops, and this guy was standing at the door. He had his shirt off. He said, yeah, no, she's in here. She's bleeding. The cops fucking went running in to go to the house. The guy just turned slightly, pulled the gun, and started shooting him up. That fast, that fucking fast, yo. That's how fast and how dangerous their job is. So I'm not taking anything away from officers of the law who are doing their right job. There's a lot of them out there. We just all the time hear about like these fucking assholes, man. Because of course you're gonna hear the fucking assholes, and there's a lot of fucking assholes too. I'm not gonna even act like there's not. But at the end of the day, like this guy sat there and said that to her, and I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking face. And as soon as he had said that shit, he pulled his fucking gun and he was ready to destroy this woman, bro. And she instantly, when he said that, you saw in the video, she instantly fucking said, all right, fuck it, I'm done. She started going to the ground. At that point, come the fuck on. Even if you felt threatened, if you felt that threatened, you had every opportunity to fucking back up. You were already at the door. Like, literally, you're fucking right there. Your partner was right in back of you. You could have just backed the fuck up. There was intent to murder that fucking woman. And that's why I say when I watched the video, it was damn, I got flies falling on my head and shit. It was definitely intent, bro. Because it doesn't make sense. And it seems like there was more information. There's more shit to the story. Now, there was other stuff coming out like afterwards, but there's always other shit coming out after. Like I said before, like there's always bullshit coming out. Like, you don't know what to believe because then people start making up stories. I heard one story, people were saying, oh, it was a KKK, a Ku Klux Klan initiation and all this other shit. And yo, listen, and at the same time, I don't fucking know. I don't know if they're right or wrong. But I'm just saying it's always other details and context and bullshit, bro. But what up, Dre? What up, brother, man? Yeah, check us out, man. We're gonna be on 11:30 podcast, beyond 11:30 on Thursday night. We'll be on talking with Dre, me, Harley, and Miss Chanel, no bullshit therapist. We have really great shows. We actually talked about this on Dre's show too. So I've been also what I've been doing since I've been on my little break from you guys. But yeah, but yeah, all these different stories started coming out. One of the ones that was coming out was apparently like, this lady, she was going to the hospital. She was in a hospital, something like that. And somebody worked at the hospital. She worked at the hospital. Some shit. I don't fucking know. I really don't know all the details of all the stories because I don't really I don't really want to like, send out false information. And because I don't know. So that's always, clarify myself. But it definitely was something that it seems like there was way more to the story, or this guy was just a fucking psychopath or a lunatic, where he just immediately just walks in and just had pure intent to fucking kill this woman. And the officer's partner, who was there as well, like he had a much more honest reaction to the situation. I think he was kind of in shock a little bit. I don't think he was expecting that situation to unfold the way it did. Even the way the guy was talking after everything had happened, he was talking very negatively. He was talking very unapologetic. He wasn't sorry about the situation happen. He was just fucking completely just. And let me clear up my words real quick. You have to be a fucking psychopath to have even if somebody broke in my fucking house right now and I had to blow their fucking head off, which I would feel fucking horrible. I can imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would feel horrible that I had to do that or that had to come to me or whatever. But at the same time, like, you understand why somebody has to defend themselves or whatever. But at the same time, like, to have to do that, like, there's you get into fights and shit. Like, you punch somebody, you hit somebody, you start feeling your hand, you see it fucking swollen. You're like, damn, I'm hit that motherfucker. I know that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that empathy side is like, it's still there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you could know that you got to do it or, but I mean, that feeling has got to be there. But this guy, he didn't seem like he had nothing, and that's that psychopath shit, man. So if you have the abilities to shoot somebody in the fucking face and just over that, like you wanted to. But then I was hearing other stuff about like that he had other things that was happening with whatever this nigga's name is, yeah, Sean Grayson or whatever, big ass white boy. And I don't know, man. It sucks, bro. It really sucks because if he's just a fucking piece of shit, I mean, he must be. I mean, there's no other way. I mean, it can't even be a question at this point. It sucks to say that, but I mean, he must be. I mean, you can't be a good person having some shit like this happen and just, taking somebody's fucking life, like in the kitchen of their house, and they called you and you the cops. You must be a piece of shit, bro. There's no doubt about it. It sucks, man. It sucks. I was hearing some things where people were saying, "Oh, he's got a family. He's supposed to get married. Or he just got married. Nobody feels bad for his wife." And yo, bro, listen, come on, stop. You have to fucking be real. You have to be honest, man. Like, this guy, sorry if it is your family, you know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker went and just destroyed somebody's life, for no fucking reason, bro. Lady didn't do shit. Lady didn't do shit. Lady didn't do shit. Just destroy somebody's life. She had kids, I was in there looking when I was looking up the information for the show. You start seeing old pictures and stuff. I mean, you forget motherfuckers is human, man. You know what I'm saying? You forget motherfuckers is human. Even this guy, we looking at him right now. Like, at one point this motherfucker was over there, just like most boys or whatever, and probably sitting in front of his, TV watching Ninja Turtles and playing fucking, Power Ranger toys, just like I was back in the day. You know what I mean? And it's crazy to just know that, shit can go so dark or so south for you that you just wind up being that kind of person, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, in most cases, some cases, motherfuckers is just built from the ground up, just going through devastating bullshit and continuous bad things until you're built into a monster and you just like, you live through it and then you're just completely fucking heartless from it. But it just sucks, man. It just sucks that we're still kind of dealing with this stuff. Officers of the law. I saw a lot of videos from a lot of police officers who were just saying the same kind of things I'm saying right now. Like, they have to deal with this stuff on the other end. It's like people don't trust them anymore. People don't trust cops at all. They think they're just gonna fucking murder them. You can't get pulled over you can't call them if somebody's robbing your house. And here's another big thing that sucks, man. It's like you also don't know how much you could do to defend yourself anymore. Like it's like you know, you hear all of these stories about, like, you know, somebody, you know, walks in your personal space. Here's a fucking a big one. Here's a big one. These people, these pranksters, and I've talked about this shit so many times on this show. I haven't had one of them on. But talking about, you know, the guys who are going in Home Depot and Walmart and all these stores, bro. And you know, at one point it was like they were just doing shit. Maybe they were like, dropping something and making you pick it up or just whatever. It's a couple guys going there, farting, make a fart machine or whatever. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. You're not really interfering anybody. You're not even making them smell shit if it's a fart machine. So it's just kind of goofy, you know, whatever. But then you got these guys. It's just slowly graduated to, you know, these motherfuckers was literally like, you know, saying stuff to you, talking to you. Hey, give me this, boy. Go over there, boy. Get going up to people's wife and asking for their fucking phone number in front of the husband and shit. Just reckless bullshit. And then now, even further, you got these guys. I saw a couple of them that are going in the store and taking people's carts and pushing them away from them, throwing their fucking carts aggressively, and then you know, walking up to them, taking leaves and trees and shit and smacking them in the face with it and shit. Bro, let me tell you something. Let me fucking tell you something. I will beat the fucking life out of I will beat the I wish one of you motherfuckers would do this to me. And I'm telling you right now, that's a challenge. Because any fucking situation like that, like I can't even imagine. Like I know that for most people, like, you know what I'm saying, like most people are just trying to get through their day, going through their shit or whatever. And like I said before, it's a prank. Okay, you got some cool shit, some whatever. Okay, I don't feel like fucking with you. I'm just gonna walk away. But even in the videos, like this one guy was like being serious, and I think they play on that. They play on the guys who are serious, but they're gonna talk seriously. And then of course you probably don't see the videos where motherfuckers is like, yo, I'll fucking kill you right now, because they're not gonna post that most of the time. I'm guessing. But these guys really go and test people, man, like touching their shit and grabbing their stuff and throwing their shit and all that. There's one guy who's fucking sitting on people's laps in the mall. Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, I like, but like I just said, like literally, like, you know, you have that happen, and I'm in a fucking store and I have that happen, and like I say my couple of words before I attack, and then I'm fucking wrong, right? And then I'm going to fucking now I don't know where I stand on the poll. I got to put my fucking suit on and talk to the judge for a week or whatever it happens or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because then you never know. I'm strong as shit. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like hit somebody, hurt somebody the wrong way, drop somebody the wrong way, and then bam, now you murder somebody because they fucking with you in a store. Like, and that's why it's just like it's so crazy, man. With, like, you know, how stuff is set up, and you really don't know how to trust like the help that is supposed to be the only option that you're supposed to have. No, you're supposed to call us. And then people are, once again, programming. Then people are just stuck with the mentality when something has happened to them. You just sit on the fucking phone with 911 talking to dispatch for an hour, and then you don't even get anybody. So somebody's breaking in your house, you're just fucking on the phone. You're not trying to help in any way. You're not trying to do anything to protect yourself. You just think, oh, call the cops. That's the only thing I do. Somebody's destroying my car outside. I'm going to just sit on the phone with the cops, let my fucking car be destroyed. They're not going to buy you a new car. They're not going to buy your fucking house. They're not going to fix your house for you after the people fuck it up. Like, you know, you got to intervene. You got to fucking help yourself. You got to save your own situation. So it's a very delicate subject, man. The last thing you need is for these motherfuckers just to start coming to your house when you call them and then they fucking murdering you. Come on, bro. Like, where do you go from there? you might as well just be fucking Batman or something and just taking the law in your own fucking hands the rest of your life, man. And then you're gonna go to jail for that shit. They're gonna fucking put you in. It almost feels like a setup at this point, man. And yeah, I mean, race definitely still plays a huge part. Race is one of the most obvious differences that people have. To kind of, like, you know, decide if they want to, you know, like you or dislike you is one of the most obvious in fucking black and white, literally. Like, you know, people talk about it. Oh, it's because of this, it's this, yeah, whatever. You got a million fucking reasons. It's literally that. It's a difference. It's a change. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you can easily depict. Motherfuckers know how they do things. You walk in places, you look at people, you don't even like them for no reason. There's shit wrong with them. I don't like the way that guy looks. I don't like the way that guy smells. I don't like it. Motherfuckers got a million reasons to dislike something or like something, you know, on that side of the spectrum. But Yeah, this story was big, man. It was very sad. Definitely the prayers go out to her family. Because you just don't want to hear about this shit, man. Sometimes there's accidents and different things like that, and those are horrible as well. But this situation where we literally saw the camera footage, I don't give a fuck. If there was a story around it, whatever the case may be, nothing justified what happened in that house. She had a pot of water that may have been boiling. It may have fucked you up if it hit you. Listen, I ain't trying to get with no fucking hot water either. But just the fact of how he reacted, and then the reactions after his reaction is fucking appalling, man. And yeah, it was some rough shit, man. But shout out to her family for sure. Really hope that things are going, in the way that they should, as far as with the legal system in that situation. I saw an article today where it was saying something like he pled that he feared for his fuck you. That's literally the easiest way to try. It's just literally a motherfucker just trying to. What else is he gonna say? Like, well, I didn't think anything was gonna happen, but I saw it in the face. Like, no, he has to say shit like that's your lawyers talking. Yo, it's all a fucking program, bro. It's all a program, yo. You got to learn how to play the fucking system, bro. And there's people who think they do, so they take bigger risks than others, man. It sucks, man. It really, really sucks. I gotta remember to start putting my banners back up here. But yeah, I mean that was some bullshit that happened. Jumping from that, that's pretty much most of the stuff that's been going on, politics and that bullshit. And there's been a couple other stories. You hear stuff about overseas and this and that. You hear my daughter being super loud. Yeah, they're having fun up there. But yeah, man, for the most part, that's been like, most of the stuff that I pretty much wanted to talk about, besides the fact that it's August and, football's coming back on. And, definitely with the wrestling. The wrestling has been a lot of fun, like I said, with TikTok and everything like that. I appreciate everybody following me over there. But yeah, man, also me, and speaking of TikTok, man, me and IT Tiff, yo. Let me see what we got. We got some more comments over here. Jazz, what up, Jazz? Doing the Beeline show already. Yo, Jasmine is actually one of the newest members of STR Nation. Yo, she gonna be on with us this Wednesday talking wrestling. And Chaos, Miss Chaos, gonna be calling it. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys check that out. That's tomorrow night, man. We're gonna be back on talking about SummerSlam and everything like that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But appreciate the love, Jazz, coming in and checking out the Beeline Web Show. Let's go. But yeah, so speaking of TikTok and everything like that, me and Auntie Tiff, man, we over here, we got a TikTok we're doing now. We've been doing this Amazon stuff for a little while. We get a lot of packages and shit like that or whatever. So we started to say, hey, listen, we might as well go ahead and make a TikTok for it. And it's called Reviewing It. And see, we got a whole bunch of shit. Trying to have fun as a married couple. Are we dorks yet? I don't even know. Are we fucking clowns yet? Because you see them corny ass husbands and wives dressing alike. That'll never be me. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of shit. We get a bunch of different stuff all the time. So we figured we were gonna come on and start talking about it and stuff like that or whatever. But I'm agreeing. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. Definitely, Jazz. We're gonna see you tomorrow. Yo, definitely gonna have fun with the conversation tomorrow. But go check us out on TikTok, man. We'll be reviewing different products, movies, even like different snacks, food, whatever. Don't fucking matter. And I'm still on my journey, guys. Like I took a couple weeks off, but I'm definitely I've been drinking nothing but water, losing a few pounds, like trying to get a little healthier and stuff like that. Really paying attention to what I'm eating, and I'm hoping by the end of this month, well, by the end of this year, that I kind of have my process a little bit down packed, so I can continue on going further into the new year. Kind of revamping myself, getting older, got to start taking care of myself a little bit more. But yeah, man, besides that, man, I just wanted to come on here and do this episode, like I said, introduce you guys into what's been going on. It's episode 108 of the Beeline, which is incredible, man. I thank you guys so much for the time. We also had one more story. Of course, I wanted to make sure that we were talking about the good stuff, not just the bad shit, especially with that. There we go. Here's a little something positive for you. It's not really that positive. It's not negative, but it's not like super positive. Like, it's gonna, make you whatever. It might make you laugh a little bit. Yo, what the fuck is going on with these celebrities, bro? That's another thing. Listen, bro, I was on TikTok, man, and I figured like, all right, so something positive. I couldn't find positive. You can never find positive news. So it's fucking celebrities, bro. But check this shit out, yo. This JoJo Siwa, whatever her chick is. This chick fucking crazy, yo. You thought Miley Cyrus was bad. Like, at least Miley Cyrus was like, I guess, kind of entertaining. This fucking girl just seemed like she just out there. She a lunatic. But yeah, she over here stomping and dancing all over the fucking planet. There's no music. You just hear her feet clapping together. And I guess, she's running around stomping and dancing. And then Corey Feldman, if you guys remember him, Corey Feldman from back in the day, the child star, he's come out, had a whole bunch of different scandalous kind of conversations and topics and things like that for a while now. But he just did like a concert or some shit. I don't know what the fuck these guys are doing, but damn, is music that bad? We got to resort to this shit. But check this shit out, y'all. What the fuck is he doing?
When you reach for the door, they're gonna close it. You're a beautiful soul, but no one knows it. We all have sadness, moments that we love.
Bro. Yo, shit can't be this bad.
Come back, king. I ain't missing, listen up, me.
Come back, king.
Going to swing, that'll make you stay.
Glory.
Come back, king. You know what I mean. When I'm gone, end of the scene, like a big screen. You can never count me down.
All right, bro. Listen, I couldn't do no more. I didn't want to put you guys through that shit. But yo, listen, these motherfuckers out here wilding. These motherfuckers out here wilding with money, bro. I guess if you got money, you got to do something. You ain't worried about getting money. You just got money, so you got to do something. But I saw that shit. I said, hey, listen, maybe that'll put a smile on everybody's face. Yo, so listen, be like JoJo Siwa. Fucking Mentos commercial. It doesn't matter, but be like JoJo Siwa and Corey Feldman over here having concerts and shit like those. 14 people at that fucking guy. Getting down. But yo, listen, guys. Just I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, man. These weeks are going by ridiculously fast, man. The weeks are going by so fast at this point. And I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older. I don't know if it's like a real like time situation or whatever, but the weeks are going by so damn fast. Like it was just Monday, just got done watching wrestling. Probably because I'm doing a lot too. But it just feels like the days and the weeks just go so fast, man. So I hope you guys are enjoying them. If they are going fast for you as well, make everything happen. Don't forget that it's a lot of shit that you think that really ain't real. I gotta kill this fucking flies flying here. But there's a lot of shit you think is real. It really ain't. It's just you're just programmed to think this shit, man. It's just been stuck in your head. You seeing shit, but there is still a lot of shit going on. I'm not trying to like decipher everything, but that's true as well. There's a lot of shit going on, so do your best to look at the good shit and enjoy. Turn your shit off sometimes if you need a break. I took a nice break. I feel good to be back with you guys. We're going to have a whole lot more information and more stuff coming. Definitely go check out the B-Line, entertainmentllc.com. B-Line, entertainmentllc.com, and get a whole bunch more info from what we're doing over there. But until next time, guys, my name is Brian B. This is the B-Line Web Show, the show that started it all. And I'm so glad to still be here, man, after 4 years. I know I keep saying it, but I am really glad that I stuck to it. I've taken breaks. I've done this. I've done that. But I've stuck to it. And it's showing. I love the progress. I love everything about it. But most of all, I love you guys, man. I love you guys for hanging around and, sticking with me. We're going to keep going. I hope we got some really entertaining shows for you guys to come. We'll be back next week. We'll be back week to week at this point. But stay true. Stay positive. Pay attention. And do your best, man. Do your best, yo. Much love. Holla at you.